Today, a 28-year-old married woman tries to challenge Kevin Samuels, but quickly realizes she picked the wrong day to argue with a man who deals in facts, not feelings.
Hello.
Hi, Brandy.
Hi, how are you doing?
I am good. Save me from
Okay,
that last
awesome.
phone call. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Go ahead. Go ahead.
That was different, but I mean, everybody has a story.
Everybody
I
has a
just wanted,
story, but go ahead.
yeah,
Do you have a
so,
child?
yes, I do.
Oh,
I'm married.
okay.
I'm actually a newlywed.
Cool.
Um, but I'm actually married to the father of my child. But I was calling in because I do agree with you to a certain extent. I actually wanted to be with the father of my child. So we just had some things that we had to work out spiritually. Because we were both very young when we conceived my son. But I would say that I don't think it's a lost cause for women who have a child, depending on the type of woman that they are, because I feel like there are still men that find value in women who
How old are
have a
you?
child.
How old are you?
I'm 28.
28. How many men, high value men, do you actually interact with on a daily basis?
I mean, my grandfather's one. I have uncles who are high value men.
Okay,
My
but hold
father's
on, man.
high value men.
Hold on.
Mhm.
Your grandfather's married to your grandmother, right?
My grandmother actually passed, but yes,
But you
he
get the
was.
point. But and then
Yeah.
so the men in your family don't count.
Okay, well, I've been in circles, yes, where I've been around high value men
I
and
no
have
no no. The
socialized with
question
them.
was very specific. On a daily or weekly basis, how many high value men are you interacting with? See, you can feel this way all you want to,
Mm-hmm.
but you don't know. I know.
Okay.
But listen,
Okay. I'm not
no,
saying
man.
that you don't know, Kevin. I'm
Okay.
not saying that.
No, no. See, this talking over thing, does not do. Why do y'all try to talk over me?
I'm sorry, I wasn't trying to talk over you. I apologize. It was weird on the Zoom call how it's like overlapping, but I'm sorry,
Okay,
sir.
but you hear me
Mhm.
when I'm speaking because I hear you.
Okay.
Why do you think your feelings override what I know from other men?
No. I think that you're misunderstanding me, but I mean, I hear you. What I'm saying is that I agree with you. I've experienced both scenarios, but I was saying that I don't think it's necessarily a lost cause for women who have a child
Yes,
and
it
that may
is.
want.
Okay,
Okay.
listen. See, and when you do this, man, you give women false hope.
Okay.
Let me explain to you why it's a lost cause as it stands.
Okay.
I the men I deal with are the clients are the men that these women want.
Okay.
The men I work with are the men these women want. And they don't want women with children.
Okay.
And you're trying to balance that against what you feel.
No. I honestly.
You kept saying I feel it's not a lost cause. Ma'am, you're 28. I'm not
Okay.
trying to be rude. You're newlywed.
Yeah.
That's cool. You're 28. You're not old enough to know. You know, and you're not around. And
Okay.
you're not around enough men. You don't. How long you been married?
I'm a newlywed, so I just got
How
married.
long you been married?
For probably like 5 months.
5 months. And how long were you with your husband, fiance, boyfriend? How long y'all
Oh,
been?
we were only engaged for probably like about 6 months,
Okay,
but we were
great.
together for yeah.
But you would get a. But you, how long have y'all been together total?
Probably about 6 years.
6 years. So you've been with him since 22.
Yes,
So
yes,
you
sir.
have not even dated these men, ma'am. You don't know, and this is dangerous. This is what I'm saying. I know your heart's in the right place, but this is dangerous to keep telling women it's not a lost cause because when you get off this phone, you're going back to your husband.
I understand what you're saying, Kevin, and like I
No,
said,
you
I agree.
don't, and you're still talking. No, no, ladies, please stop listening to women like this. Her heart's in the right place, but she cannot help you. She does not have a pool of men to talk to ask them what they want. I have hundreds, and I've been dealing with men for the last 10 years. Black women, stop doing this. But do you understand this need to be right? I got a 28-year-old newlywed. who's been with a man for 6 years. You ain't even old enough. And you're going to still, well, no. Broadcast as well. I don't know. May do a separate, but here's the thing. Guys in the chat room, I need you to be respectful. We're going to have people coming over here. We're going to have guests coming over. Some people have first time being on the channel. You're representing more than just yourself. So I put it in the chat room. If you've already got your mind made up on this issue, if you've already got your mind made up on this subject, kudos to you. This broadcast is not for you. And if your mind is already made up and you ain't trying to hear nothing, I get it. But what I don't want to hear you in the chat room argue with anybody. That is not the purpose of today. For somebody with their mind already made up to come in here and try to argue somebody. And likewise for the women that will come in doing that. It's not working either way. So I'm going to post this again because I want you guys to understand. I am dead serious about this tonight because keep this comment section and chat room respectful. This is an extremely sensitive subject. If you don't have children, gentlemen, please back off because it is different once you have a child. And one that must be approached in good faith, mutual respect, and decency. Okay? I mean that. 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 Just like I tell the women who call into my show.
We be nice to them if they be nice to us.
We be nice to you if you be nice to us. If you already have your mind made up, or have harsh views on the subject, harsh views either way, that's fine. Keep your views to yourself tonight. Your views are fine. Your opinions are valid, but please keep them to yourself. Do not go in here seeking to agitate or aggravate others with things you know that are prone to controversy. Respect that tonight, man. You know, I don't want a bunch of trolling of each other because this is going to be harsh. So, moderators, if you see people in here going back, you see people trying to just egg people on and nag folks. Now, just because you're a guest in my room, in the channel, that does not mean you get to go troll my people either. I'm starting to see some people that come over from some of the colorism channels, some of the swirling channels, and understand something. You can't come over. You can't. You guys need better home training. I have a hard time believing that you would go into a restaurant with a general manager or an owner you don't like and think you can go to the restaurant, order a glass of water, and just talk crap. Just because it's in your neighborhood. Not gonna happen. Not gonna happen. So, while I am cool to let people say what they want, you can't just sit around calling me a charlatan and a huckster and a slickster in a suit. I'm like, come with a better argument. Here's the thing. If you're supposed to be such a catch, if you're supposed to be such a cut above, come with a better argument. Don't come with the pejoratives. Don't come with, but again, sadly, that's what some of you guys have. But I am going to do a show where all the smoke show, where you can call in and we can talk about it. It's not going to be a WWF fight. But you're not going to be in my chat room doing that. Moderators have been picking people off in the chat room left and right. So let's get into this. Let's get into this. All right. We got 1,100 people, 1,300 people watching. We don't even have the likes up over 700 yet. Come on, man. We got to get these likes up. How do we do it? If we don't have the likes over 50%, we shut the music down and I start, reading from the thesaurus. Let's get them up. Okay, let me ask this question while we're waiting. By show of hands. By show of hands, how many people in here have, how many women in here have children? If you're a woman in here, you have children, please raise your hand.
You came on this call to prove a point, but all you've done is prove your husband's reality. You're combative. You're defensive. You argue instead of communicate, and you wonder why peace is missing in your own home. Let me break this down for you very simply. Men don't marry women to fight with them. Men don't want to correct their wives like children. Men want partnership, not conflict. And every time I try to give you direction, you talk over it. Every time I try to explain something, you cut through it. Every time you feel challenged, you switch to attitude instead of accountability. That's why you're here, because your husband is tired of carrying all the emotional weight while you carry the ego. You regret challenging me because deep down you know everything I'm saying is true. You don't need to argue, you need to listen.